Hello! For this video, we are drawing a candy cane for the holidays. It's a nice, simple, easy drawing. You just need some paper, markers, and crayons. If you want to do the same colors as me, I had a red and green marker and a blue crayon, and of course your pencil and your Sharpie, and that's pretty much it. So get your stuff together and we'll get started. Okay, to start off with our candy cane, we're going to fold it in half, top to bottom. Line up your corners the best you can and fold it in half. Make a good crease. Then fold it in half the other direction and make a crease. And then open it up and flatten it out. And again, notice my paper is tall and skinny. Okay, we want it the right direction for our candy cane. All right, now I am going to start off in this top left section. If we look at our line here, I'm going to start right about here. Okay, so maybe put a little dot or something on your paper so you're starting in the same place as me. And I'm going to make a curved line that starts at that point, curves over to this direction, and down to right about there. Then I'm going to have it come in. Notice how that's a curved line. Smooth that out a little more. I want my candy cane to have a sharp edge. And then I'm going to have it come back up. Make a turn here. And notice the thickness of my candy cane here from this line to this line. I want to try to keep it the same as it bends. So I'm trying to pay attention to how close this line is to this line. And this is going to come down. And I'm at a little bit of an angle here as I'm coming towards this middle line. And keep going. Keep going. I don't want to go in too far this direction. I want to stay kind of going this way. Just erase it a little bit. Again, I'm aiming for more closer to the middle here to pass through there. Again, I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to go down. Now, notice I'm in the bottom right box. I'm going to come down to right about here. And then just like I did here, I'm going to do another curved line. All right. And then I'm going to bring this down. Now, again, I'm paying attention to the distance of this line to this line. Because, again, I want the thickness of my candy cane to stay the same. You wouldn't have some areas where it's skinny, some areas where it's thicker, unless, of course, you've been already eating candy cane. So, again, I'm doing it sketchy, so I can change it and adjust it as I need to. Okay, so I can clean it up a little bit. And so now I have the basic shape of my candy cane. It is at an angle. All right, now right around the middle of my candy cane, and the middle is going to also be close to the middle of your paper. So right around here, I'm going to draw a circle. And again, notice how I'm doing it sketchy. So I can adjust it, change it, and make it the way I want it. Okay. Then I'm going to draw a bow. That's right, it's going to come out here and here. Okay, same thing over here. Here and here. All right. And then you just do a little bit of a line that goes in and out to make it look like a bow. In and back out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm going to erase where the candy cane is going through the bow because you wouldn't be able to see through it. Okay. Then we need the little parts of the ribbon that kind of come down. So I am going to right about here, I'm going to make a line that kind of comes down and out. And that is going to be where my little ribbon is. And then it's going to come up this way towards the middle. I'll erase right there where it's going through it. Clean that up a little bit. Same thing over here. It's going to come out right about here. Out. Come in. Back towards the middle. And again, erase. Where it went through, or the candy cane's going through the bow. Now, right here, I'm going to make a little kind of a loop. See what I did there? That's to make it more three-dimensional. Put it over here. All right? And you can rewind and watch that little part as many times as you need to. And so now I have my bow. And then the next thing is the stripes for the cane. And notice they're not particularly straight lines. They're actually curved lines. Will make it more three-dimensional, which I feel like I'm saying an awful lot. And the number of stripes that you make is not important. What's important is that you do enough that it doesn't look like you neglected one area. All right, so now my candy cane is drawn. The next step is for our Sharpie. We're going to trace over all the pencil. If you don't have a black Sharpie, you could use a black crayon. You could use a black pen. You could use a regular black marker. Or you could even use the colors that you're going to color to outline it. Okay, so now I got my Sharpie. I'm tracing over all of my pencil. And then once you've done that, we'll erase any pencil that is still peeking out from behind the Sharpie. Even the most careful artists, you're still going to have a little bit of pencil peeking out here and there. All right, so I am going to fast forward. You can hit pause to do your Sharpie and your erasing. Okay? And then I will show you what colors we're going to use. If I can find my cursor. Okay, so now we're ready to color. I've got my red and my green. Of course, you could change the colors if you didn't want to do Christmas colors. But I'm going to do my candy cane red and white, and I'm going to do my bow green. Again, you could, of course, change the colors to just about anything. Candy canes come in all sorts of colors now and flavors. It's just kind of crazy. When I was growing up, it was just peppermint. Have any other flavors? My favorite are the ones that taste like chocolate. Oh, those are so good. Love chocolate. All right, so I'm going to color every other stripe, red and white. Obviously, the white, you just leave white, which makes it nice and easy. So I'm going to fast forward to finish coloring my red, and you can hit pause to finish coloring your red, and then we will work on the bow. Okay, so there I've done the red and the white. Now I'm going to do the green for my bow. Now, regardless of what color you chose, it could be green, pink, blue, whatever color you chose. But for this part of the ribbon where it's like the inside part that we drew it to make it look more three-dimensional, you're going to want to choose a darker shade of whatever color you chose. So I've got my, traditional Crayola green that I'm going to color my bow with. And then I have a darker green that I'm going to use for the inside. And that will give it some depth and make it look, again, a little more three-dimensional. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward to color the rest of the light green part of my ribbon, and then I'll show you how to do the dark green part. If you want to just hang on and let me finish coloring my ribbon before you start yours, that might be a good idea. Not let you make any assumptions of what I'm talking about, accidentally make a mistake. So let me fast forward to finish coloring the green part. Okay, so I finished the green, as you can see. And again, I just used a regular green Crayola marker to do that, and it's just your nice traditional green. And then I have a darker green. This is actually a different brand. This is a Sargent, and these come, and it just comes out, and I know that from experience. You may have to use a crayon or something to get a darker shade. Whatever you have to do, perhaps layer color. Maybe you could, like, say you only had the one green. You could color it regular green, and then you could take like a gray or something and do a layer over it. I would recommend a crayon for that. I wouldn't recommend a marker because it's like, although you could try it. It's not too terribly dark. But anyway, it just gives it a little more depth. Or you could just completely disregard that and just color it the one green. It's up to you. I know sometimes when you're limited on your supplies, it's hard. So, and there is our adorable little candy cane. If you wanted to color your background, you could color it a solid color. You could do a pattern. You could make your candy cane some more specific. Whatever you want to do with the background. The example on my website was just like blue background, but whatever you prefer. And that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed it. That was a nice quick video and an easy drawing. And I will see you soon.